There it is. Whew.
At 10.
Whew. Had to get it together, man. Rooted! Welcome back to the Rooted Podcast. I am your host, _T Hills for the day. You know what I'm saying? I got my pops with me.
Lionel Irons, aka the man. That's it. I'm
man.
that dude.
That dude.
Yeah.
You Marcellus Wiley. You do like Marcellus Wiley a little bit. He call himself that dude.
But I'm that dude, bro, regardless of all that.
All right. Well,
Ain't no Pulp Fiction.
All right, man. Whatever you call it, bro. I feel you, bro. All right, back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is your cast for the day. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I'm saying, everybody out, you know what I'm saying, they out enjoying themselves. I can't really say for some people because of work purposes, but I'm just saying they out enjoying themselves.
Leave them people business where it's at, man.
I just said they was out enjoying themselves.
They just not here.
Man, but look, you got us today. We got two clowns.
No, I'm not a clown. I don't clown. I just speak facts.
Man, we're gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? So sit down, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. You know what I'm saying? Run it! You know what I mean? To all my people out there. And let's get into our first sponsor, man. Shout out to at Hillside Boards and Tables. If you haven't, go on Instagram at Hillside Boards and Tables. Again, at Hillside Boards and Tables. Go there, you know what I'm saying, for your charcuterie needs. You know what I mean? You want to go out there for a picnic. It's becoming nice and cool out there. 5 people out there. You want to go out there for a picnic with your girl and surprise her on for her birthday or anything else like that. Get up, you know what I'm saying, holler at Hillside Boards and Tables for your fresh charcuterie needs. Anything you need to get going, anything you need to be elegant, anything you need for lunch. You know what I'm saying? At work, they're that good. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about good prosciutto, great cheese.
Prosciutto.
I said it, I tried to say it in Italian.
I know you tried.
I tried, but I failed. But you know what I'm saying? But you won't fail by hollering at Hillside Boards and Tables. And then, go in the comment section and tell them Rooted sent you. Rooted! But all right, if I tell them, I'm saying, so man, tell the people about you, man. Because the first time they was there, when you came, it was just audio. This is a visual cut now. They can see who you are. You feel what I'm saying? So tell the people who you are and what you represent.
I'm Lionel Irons, Future Fathers Outreach. It's my program. I started in 2017. It's a mentoring program for youth. I'm saying mentoring, but we giving life skills, life lessons, life advice. We helping the youth grow from the knowledge we've acquired over the years to help them, give them a upper leg on figuring this life thing out.
When you started stealing my slogan, bro. Life advice, bro? I give life advice, bro.
Man, you ain't had lived enough life to give enough life advice. Everybody can give life advice. So I guess you could tell people how not to do stuff.
What you mean, bro? Like,
do what I said.
That's just my tag, though.
You can have the tag.
Yeah.
You got it. I'm sorry I used your tag.
All right, so can you change it up a little bit for the people?
I'm saying what I said.
Say, bro.
I'm just saying I say what I said.
Bro, we'll get the wrestling on these people's camera.
Right. I'm saying you asking me to
get on YouTube with a black eye. You come back with a steak over your face.
Well, we ain't gonna be able to see your black eye.
What you saying, bro?
I'm just saying.
So that's colorist, bro. See, that's the problem with our own black people. That's the problem with our own black people.
With our own black people?
Our own black people.
It's colorism.
Colorism, bro.
Well, say it how you say it, bro. We still can't see your black
eye. You blacker
eye.
than me, bro. I think you blacker than me.
I look better than you, though.
Nah.
Do a poll right now on Rooted. You can poll everybody who watch Rooted. If that's what you want to say.
Everybody who watching, comment who you think look better. You know what I'm saying? Moi and ya. You know what I'm saying?
Why had to be the ya? I ain't hit you with the ya.
Because I'm moi. Because I'm moi.
You know I'm saying? The way you say ya, it's like, yeah. Ugly nigga.
Yeah.
That's how you try to say that. Do I look better? Oh, yeah, ugly nigga.
This nigga, yeah.
That's how you say
it.
The
option is either moi, you know.
Man.
I mean, I know you got something you clever you're thinking up, so I'm not even going to.
I ain't saying nothing. I ain't got nothing to say, bro.
With the woo-wop,
I ain't going to even do that, man.
Man, what you think about Dion, though, man? They lost it, man. The boys came back.
I was watching 29-0, and I know they was feeling good going in the locker room or whatever, but how you blow a 29-point lead? I guess it happens in sports, but, bro, I'm running the ball, running the clock out or something.
Yeah.
It's something you got to do. 29-0. The Stanford was, I ain't going to say Stanford a slouch because they're all in the same division, but they was 1-4. Wasn't they 1-4? When they,
1-4 was that? Yeah, they wouldn't. Yeah.
Dion them win that game with they get 5 wins, then they bowl eligible.
Right.
Now they got to struggle to be bowl. I think they still could get bowl eligible. Mm-hmm. I think they got talent. They defense. They need some big dudes up front.
What you think about Travis Hunter?
Travis Hunter is an amazing talent, but they're putting too much on Travis Hunter, in my opinion. Like, he's not the savior of all.
Right. Which
He's
one you
one
think should
person.
play offense or defense?
I think he need to play both till he figure it out. I'm saying whichever one stick. You make yourself versatile
Right.
to the point where they could draft you for whatever. And I think that's why Deion doing it. I think he kind of small to play corner.
Right. He is very small.
Now you get some of them bigger receivers come out and be physical. Because if Debo was on him, say he in the league next year or year after, he got to play against Debo or Mike Evans. What are you gonna do against Mike Evans?
Oh yeah.
At corner.
Yeah, but he's only what? Not a. Yeah, he's a junior now.
He'll be a junior.
Yeah.
So if he come out,
so next year he'll be a senior. Okay, yeah.
Or is he? You sure they? Or you use a
Yeah,
ratio?
because he played 2 years at Jackson, right?
Thought it was one.
I think it probably was one.
That COVID.
Because I know Deion was there for 2 years, huh?
Yeah, he wasn't there the first year. I don't think Travis Hunter was.
No, he wasn't there the first year. Okay, yeah. So he only played a year. So yeah, he got 2 years eligibility after this. He can turn up.
He could go to the league next year if he want.
Shit, I'd make it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Make the NIL money.
But that's another thing. The NIL, they got to qualify for high school now. High school kids get the NIL.
For real?
Yes.
Man.
High school, man.
That's crazy.
I read that. Man, listen, I'm about to try to market my son now.
Bro, I'm about to say, bro, I'm about to say, man, it's indeed.
Just imagine if they was getting NIL when Bria was in high school.
They about to start putting patches on jerseys, watch. Players gonna be like cars. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
Walking billboards.
That's what it's all about, advertising. That capitalism, bro. That's the country we in, bro. That capitalism. Gotta sell everything.
Yeah.
Everything has some worth, some value, something.
But that's still good though, you know what I mean? Because like now the kids have a way to like, you know what I mean?
I think the NIL money is better for the female side of sports as far as college goes, because once they get past college, it's not as popular as far as making money. Like Angel Reese right now. Why would she leave to go to the WNBA early if she could?
Yeah, she's making that money now.
About $4 million. About $4 million a year.
No, she tripling that, quadrupling that money.
Man, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll stay in college. That's the only other thing give you incentive to not go. Let's put it like this. Let's say my son makes it to college and he making $4 million a year NIL money. You go 4 years. That's $16 million in 4 years.
That's
why am I going? What I'm saying is, unless you just absolutely love the game, why am I going and play at all and get my body beat up?
Right.
I could take a $16 million nest egg and flip that to a lifetime of good living.
Right.
I may not be $100 million contract and be in the news, but how many kids leave college with $16 million in the bank? That's just a hypothetical.
Right.
Like Shador making $4 million a year right now. NIL.
For real?
That's what they're saying. He get $4 million a year NIL. So why would I push Shador to go to the league right now? Man, hone your skills in. We already got money. Deion, man, all that advertising he bring to Colorado, I know he getting a cut.
Yeah.
Gotta be getting a cut. So why would I push my kid to go to the league? Your family in poverty, you're gonna have high school kids be able to feed their families in a minute. Then your freshman year in college. So that's your incentive, is to, if that's what it is, take care of your family as a freshman in college without having a degree. If you can play sports, it's gonna be a double-edged
sword.
Yeah. Because right now, even with the transfer portal, that's messing up the game for high school kids coming into college.
Why you say that?
Because why would I take a chance on you coming out of high school and I got a kid that been to junior college away from his family for a year or two, and then I could pull him up for 2 years. I don't have to worry about him quitting, getting homesick, because he's proven he could be away from his family, be grown. He's grown now.
Right.
You're a grown man on your own. You've been on your own for a couple of years. I use my scholarships unless I got a couple of phenomenal talents coming straight out of high school. I grab them. But that 2-star, 3-star kid that got a lot of work ethic, I'm not taking my chance on him no more, because I got a JUCO transfer coming in, already proven on the JUCO level, which is higher than high school, and he's proven he can handle himself away from home. You got what I'm saying?
Right, I understand that. So, yeah, because that in scouting that does matter.
Yeah,
it does matter. But you know what I mean? Yeah,
especially in this New Orleans area, because just think about, like, just going through the recruiting process. with colleges dealing with Abria and dealing with you at the time, their fear was if I'm taking a New Orleans kid out of state, they get homesick more than every other kid that they recruit.
Right.
This the New Orleans area, this area, metro area, River Pad, they get more homesick. So they're more likely to leave and come back home. So it's almost like I've wasted a year on you when I could have took the other kid that could still be here producing for my program.
Right. Right. Okay. I feel you. And I feel you. It makes sense.
You see what I'm saying?
It makes sense because like thinking on the aspect of the school. So like I understand.
Yeah, what is that? Everybody, that's a school thinking about themselves. School don't really care about them kids. You a product. That's what, and I think that's the biggest thing when you leave high school to go to college. That's the biggest thing that kids got to realize. It becomes a business all the way. You know,
yeah, it's a business.
It's just like your job now. If you die tomorrow,
they go hire
somebody gonna be there in your spot. Just like in college, if you say I quit, man, then people, man, next one up. These coaches' jobs are in jeopardy.
Right.
So they worried about their jobs more than anything else. Because I got to win to keep my job. So I'm putting whatever I got to do on best on the court or whatever. However I got to play the game, I'm playing it for me. Very few coaches are so concerned. Like I think Deion really care about them kids because he don't care about the job. You know what I mean? It's not like he need the money. Think about the average coach. You know what I mean?
Right. The average coach, yeah.
Like at the lower levels, not even the D1 schools. You're talking about the D2s, the NAIAs, and D3s. They need that job. So they, you know what I mean? So
can I switch it up?
Oh yeah.
Speaking of coaches, right? And then going into NAIAs and deals and stuff like that. What you think about the idea or the hypothetical of Trump, right? Being in office and being in the jail cell at the same time? Or is that
it's not gonna happen?
Talk to me.
The reason why I say it's not gonna happen, think about this fact. Every president and former president have to have Secret Service around him all the time.
Right.
So with the Secret Service gonna be in jail with him? So now because I'm a Secret Service agent, I gotta go sit in jail with Trump while he in jail.
If convicted.
Even if he doesn't, every president and former president has a Secret Service detail.
Right.
So right now, Barack Obama has a Secret Service detail watching him.
Right.
So if Trump's in jail, he's a former president. So what, they gonna circumvent the law and say he's not entitled to a detail no more?
I don't know.
That's something to think about.
See, my thing is, I really do believe they about to vote him right back in.
What would be so bad about having Trump in office?
I never said it was something bad.
I'm just saying a lot of people
do have fears of Trump, but I'm more of the what can he do for me than
Trump did more for us than Biden and Barack.
Okay, talk about
it for minorities and for small businesses. Trump gave small businesses that bag. Trump was the reason why Ep.54 was able to survive and stay afloat without funding, with me scraping and trying to get funding from my own community. You know what I mean?
Right.
And what I'm saying is, people don't know Trump donated to Barack campaign the first time before he run against him. He was there with Jesse Jackson and all them people way back in the day.
I didn't know that.
Trump even has an interview out there where they asked him a long time ago if he would run for president, what would he do? He said, I would switch to Republican because they believe everything you say. So Trump played that role. Trump, everybody looking at what he said on TV. Trump stupid, Trump that. Trump is playing a role. That's a character. That's a character there, like Charleston White. That's his character up there on there pandering to everybody. So he get all the, I'm gonna say like the rednecks and them to back him because they feel that and they run with their feelings way more than we do. It's almost like the Islamics when they like, I'll die for what I believe in. The rednecks be riding like that.
Right.
So that's why he pandered to them because we too fickle as a people.
Well, explain fickle, please.
We switch up too easily. We run off our feelings and our emotions rather than thinking clearly a lot of times.
Okay.
So if I'm mad with you, even though I feel like you're the better man for the job, I ain't gonna vote for you because I'm mad with you. Even though it'll benefit me, my personal feelings gonna get in the way of all that.
Moving off emotion.
Yeah, we moving off emotion and we switch so easily.
Okay.
We don't have no dedication. That's the fickleness. We'll jump from here to there, from here to there. We're not dedicated and support people wholeheartedly. Like let's say right now, we have 50,000 people in St. Charles Parish.
Mm-hmm.
The voters that are registered to vote, I'm going to say maybe what? I would say about 25, 30,000. I'm giving a rough estimate. But I looked at the numbers. Dwayne LaGrange lost this last presidential election for parish president. 10,000 something to 3,000 votes.
Dang.
So you telling me we only had 3,000 black people in St. Charles Parish that voted for Dwayne? Hell no, ain't none of us go vote. All them young people he tried to get out to go vote, that 18 to 24 range, that was on Shoddy podcast. He was on there saying we going vote, we doing this. Man, the number showing that none of y'all go vote. Because y'all don't think him being there directly affects y'all when it does. And I think that's the biggest issue. A lot of us have been brainwashed to think our votes don't count, so to speak. You know what I mean? But 3,000 people voted for Dwayne LaGrange. You think it was all blacks that voted for Dwayne LaGrange?
Nah.
We have way more than 3,000 blacks in St. Charles Parish. And it's not, and when I say, they say Republican and Democrat, it's a Republican state. Cochran was a Democrat before Matt Jewell.
Cochran?
Cochran. Larry Cochran.
Oh, all right. Sounded like you said Cochran.
You got something you want to discuss?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm saying if you need it,
No,
you need Cochran to help you out.
No,
you want to talk about it.
Talk about it. Said Larry Cochran. I thought you were making like a political pun or a political play on his name. And I was like, what? You know what I mean? Hey, my bad, bro. My bad, bro.
If I'd have said Johnny Cochran, you wouldn't have said Cochran. But I said Larry Cochran.
Yeah, but I'd have said, if you'd have said it the way you said it, I probably would have.
No, because you'd have saw the Johnny in front. But it's okay, bro. I understand where your head at, bro. It's cool, bro.
This man here, all right, bro.
You need some sustaining power in that area, bro. You need some help. I got some stuff I brought back from the DR. They say it's supposed to help with that, bro.
I don't have any issues, man.
I said sustaining. I didn't say you had no issues getting up and sustaining
either.
I'm just saying the way you was a cock ring, I thought you had a cock ring on your mind. You know, you need
knock him out like Javante.
You used it before?
No.
Cock ring.
No. I just heard about it.
Oh, all right. I got you.
Don't let this man try to make me out of.
I ain't making you out of nothing. I'm just saying, right. Bro. You brought it up.
I ain't that.
Anyway, back to that topic. I just think that
Larry Cochran
was a Democrat, and he was a parish president in St. Charles. So I don't think it's just a political party thing. He was Caucasian, and he was out here giving barbecues and for all the blacks and all that, and we went out and voted. Dwayne LaGrange was just standing on what he believed in and trying to help us, because I know he helped FFO a whole lot. And by helping FFO, he was helping all of y'all kids in the parish.
Right.
So that would make you should want to go out and vote for this man. He's helping your children, but you know what I mean? He tried. You know, they got Matt Jewell back in, and we'll go through another 4 years of Matt Jewell. That's just my stance on it. Because he goes around and he giving the money to the churches, but the money is in booty. I ain't gonna say all of them, but the money is not getting to the community. There's a couple of community centers that's actively pushing everything. It's in Kelowna and St. Rose. Those are two I know always doing something for the kids, for the elderly, for everybody in the community. And we have boutique community outreach right on the corner. When the last time you heard them do something?
I don't.
Exactly. That's all I'm gonna say. Exactly. But it's supposed to be an outreach, a community outreach. I understand why you changed the name.
Right. It's
politics. You're trying to get that bread. But what you doing with the bread in the community? What are you actually doing within this community?
I don't know.
That's why I say I always see Kelowna on Facebook posting what they're doing with the kids. They have different nights. They got Uno. They feed them. They have the elderly over there doing stuff. Kelowna and St. Rose community centers. Those are two I know for sure because I see it actively being done.
Right.
So if that money is getting there from the parish president or from the parish, cool. But I don't think the parish do enough for the youth. They rely on the rec department to do a lot for the youth. And the rec department is doing what they want to do for themselves and their jobs. They got so much other stuff going on. Like you bring back tackle football when it's election year. Matt Jewell. We ain't had tackle football in 3 years.
I didn't know that.
We just got it back this year.
Wow.
And then they made it seem like they redid Landry Field for football. And they play soccer out there. We play all the football games at Hornville or Destrehan. But as a political stunt,
that's not bad, huh?
But I'm saying as a political stunt, you made the people think you were doing so much to get tackle football back. The rec department don't even want tackle football because they don't want to deal with the equipment. I've been coaching this past for almost 30 years at this point.
It is simpler to just do flag football.
Man, it's easy to do flag. And all that started, we was about to start a flag league here, and all of a sudden the rec department starts a flag league.
I didn't know that. And then it's crazy. They could I think they're thinking about adding flag to the Olympics, huh?
They say they're gonna add the 7-on-7 next summer.
That's gonna be crazy. Because I heard Tyreek Hill speak on like getting people together from the league, but I'm like, I was saying to myself, I'm like, Tyreek, that's a whole nother game.
Man,
that's a whole nother game of football.
But you got NFL flag leagues for kids all over, so it's not gonna be nothing to transition to high school. It's usually for the younger kids.
I know. You've seen people like professionally play flag. Like those people really know how to move their hips, and you know what I mean.
They give scholarships out for 7-on-7s. They got some people out there, not a lot, that have gotten full rides and never put on a helmet and shoulder pads because they did 7-on-7 with their high school teams, and they was good enough to play corner or play receiver. That some college scouts saw him and gave him a full ride. You know what I mean? So it's just all on your timing and where you are. But I do think us in St. Charles Parish, where we're based, we need to rally and stand behind each other and get past all these little petty differences to support, to help us. Because they're helping them. They're getting them. The other side is doing everything they can to make sure they straight. But I don't know what it is. I've been doing this since 2017. I've interacted with a lot of kids. So you can't tell me why I don't have the full support of everybody in the parish. They had 0 nonprofits before I started Future Fathers, dealing with the youth. They had none. But instead of everybody joining and supporting that, they want to start their own. And I don't have a problem with you wanting to do your own thing. But if what I'm doing is effective, why are we not supporting and pushing that? Did you graduate from college?
Yeah.
You graduated from high school?
Yeah.
You was one of the first ones I dealt with. Every kid behind you has graduated from high school that I dealt with. You was at the meetings.
Yeah.
Every last one of them.
They're in college now.
And then they're in college. Like little Dominic not in college because he didn't want to. He's working.
Right.
He was in college. He chose to step back and he likes to hunt and fish.
Right.
So ain't no college gonna teach you how to hunt and fish and do what you want to do. Because I try to
experience.
tell y'all, follow your dreams. Whatever you want to do, that's what you do. I don't care what nobody else tell you, but you have to live with what comes from that.
Right.
And sometimes it ain't an easy road.
No.
But you look at the rest of them that I've dealt with, Jaquan Jackson, Tulane. You know what I'm saying? He graduated, he going back for his last year. Jeremiah Downing is at Howard, about to be an engineer next year.
Howard University.
Jaden Barfield, he graduated from Elkhorn. He at Tuskegee now, about to finish with the USDA.
There you go.
Jarek Lucas, he's doing his process tech because he wants to go to the plant at this point.
Let's go.
You got what I'm saying? Shamar, my dog Shamar,
still at
Nicholls State, been on the dean's list. You know what I mean?
And mass communications too, so my boy will come turn us up when he graduate.
Listen, man,
I already talked to him.
But what it is I'm not trying to just toot my own horn. Well, I guess I am, but I guess y'all see, as being kids, y'all know what's real and what's fake. And y'all know I was genuinely supporting and pushing y'all to be the best y'all could be. Well, whatever you do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you had a chance to go. You had people wanted to get you to go to the next level as far as sports go. But I understand the concussions got you to where, look, my life more important than me going and chase that kind of dream. What I mean, I'm just saying, your health and well-being, that's something you can't pay for.
And then, like, to go through that process of like just getting ready, I was like,
listen,
I said, nah, I want to be regular.
And I want what I'm saying, but you're not regular. You just want to. That's what society call regular.
Yeah, I just wanted to get back to normal life.
Just like with a Bria. I was trying to push her to get her one more year eligibility in, but she did all she exceeded everything that we would think being at Xavier as far as sports go.
All time rebounds, assists.
You know what I mean?
Well, and she's over 1,000 points.
She's only the 4th woman to put up her stat line in the history of the school.
I know
points, rebounds, assists, and steals.
I told her, I said, you know, you're going to the Hall of Fame, right? She like, nah. I said, son, that's Hall of Fame, son. They haven't done that in years,
right?
In years, you're going to that school's Hall of Fame. Like it's gonna happen.
So when she said she was done, I just let her be done. Like I
Yeah.
could have fought and pushed, and she might have caved in. But I'm like, wow, that's what she wants to do. She finished.
Yeah.
She done did everything she could do.
She
I
told me
wanted
that
to
too.
do.
She just kept stretching. She's like, I just want, ooh.
Man, but I gotta understand. She the one got to wake up at 5 a.m. for practice. She the one got to put her body through that, not me.
Right.
So I had to let that be. Like even with Lionel, they think I be training and training Lionel. Man, I didn't do half of the stuff I did with Abril with Lionel. Because as you grow and learn being a parent, man, I gotta let him be a kid, man.
Yeah.
You can't push him. Some people push their kids hard because they want them to make it. Man, I'm letting that dude be a kid, man. Because you got a short time to be a kid. You got the rest of your life to be an adult. Being a kid and enjoying your life is a short window. You know what I mean? You're looking at what? Not even, we saying 18 years. It's not even 18 years. There's a lot of these kids out here be preteens and got to help take care of the family while mom and daddy at work.
You can start working out here, what, 16?
But I'm just saying, not even that. I'm just saying, like, let's say, for instance, your mama have a bunch of younger siblings than you have.
Mm-hmm.
You 12 and they 5 and 6.
You got to stay on watch them.
I'm saying you got to stay on watch, but you got to help them get ready
for
school and all that.
Get them
Your
up.
childhood is taken. You know what I mean? For that part of it.
Right.
So man, let them. I learn to let mine just be kids and just live their life, and they gonna be fine, bro. Whatever they choose, we could guide and mold them to being productive people.
Mm-hmm.
But man, when they kids, man, like now, man, be a kid, bro. I wanted to train him so bad because I see his talent.
Yeah.
But I gotta let him dictate what he wants to do with his life. And people think that's strange when you do that for a 12 and 13-year-old. Like he don't know what he want to do with his life. You know what you wanted to do at 12 and 13.
Yeah.
If it was some bad shit, or if it was some good shit, or you was gonna get in trouble or not. You knew exactly what was gonna happen with what you was doing at 12 and 13.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you was gonna be in trouble or not. So in order for you to learn and experience, I gotta let you do some stuff sometimes.
Right.
You had to get in trouble every now and then if it's not gonna be jeopardy to your life.
Yeah.
You had to see what it felt like I did this. It ain't work out too good.
That's the beauty of it too, because you always gave me that's why I told Bria that like when she was first coming out, I was like, there's a lesson behind this, like what he's trying to do, because there was always something behind whatever I like. Remember one time I made that outrageous outburst on Leroy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You got on me, but like, you know what I'm saying? You got me in line. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, it's just because you gotta realize experience gonna teach you better than I can tell you.
Right.
I could tell you how this and this is, but until you go through that, you're not really gonna know for yourself what's going on or how that is. Just like I used to use the analogy of sex. I could tell you how sex feels, but until you actually have sex, me telling you ain't the same. It ain't the same at all. Because when you finally did it, all the stuff you heard, look, it wasn't nothing even close.
It's better than what you hear.
But that's your experience. Right. So even in other things that happen, you got to experience that. Mm-hmm. Like whatever trouble you got in using Oklahoma, all that stuff, you had to feel that and go through it in order to know, like, yeah, this what this is. This real. This real. Nah, this ain't real, boy. You got what I'm saying?
Cups real.
Same thing, but that's my thing. I'm not telling y'all nothing I didn't go through. Right. I done had them cuffs too for the same shit. Possession of marijuana.
Oh, that was out here.
But I'm just saying, it's still the same. I'm talking about me.
Oh, you had a possession
of marijuana? That. 95, I had a possession
of marijuana.
But that's why I be talking to y'all, bro. Listen, bro. And I be talking. I had a life before I had kids. I was young. 95, I ain't had no children. I'm straight. I'm not too long out of high school. In the streets doing shit I ain't had no business doing, bro. Playing around with stuff I had no business playing with. But that's life, bro. And I had to learn, like, hey, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Man. You know what I mean?
But that's crazy, though.
So that's why when you going through it, I'm not saying it's the end of the world. Man, you stupid. What I'm going to do that for? You already done did it. Mm-hmm. You got to face the other side of the consequence. Why I'm going to beat down on you more so? What that's going to do? Make me feel better? Because I'm fussing at you?
Right. Man, yeah, I fussed at that nigga, man.
I'm just saying, you getting it off your chest when you fussing, but at the end, it's not helping do nothing. Because you got to go through whatever you going through and you feeling it. You felt it for the time you felt it.
Right.
You been back since?
Nah. No.
Case closed.
Nah, I got no.
We got to talk. But if somebody would have been there to bail you out and to get you out the situation, ain't no telling what route you'd have took. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it definitely showed. I don't want them cuffs. I don't want to take that ride. I don't want to get processed. I don't want to get booked. I don't get put in no holding cell. And then that, like the blessing of it was that I got out because it was like a intoxication. So it was like only thing I had to do was just sit my time out. So I sat for like 10, 12 hours. I missed class and everything, but it was just crazy. It was just like, you know what I mean? Like, you're right. Like, you don't want. And then another lesson that you taught me, and I want to talk to the people out there. You can tell your kids, or if you're listening, you're an athlete yourself. Like, don't be afraid to go away, cause and stay away. You know what I mean? Create a life out there. Cause one thing you always told me when I was out there was that um your friends, they're gonna be doing like this. If they're still out there, they're gonna be doing the same things that I'm saying that they were doing.
And that was another experience I had when I left to go to college. I used to hang with a couple of dudes, be doing the same thing, playing the game all day.
Right.
I go to college for a year and come home and try to go find where they at.
Mm-hmm.
They was doing the same shit they did. We was doing while I was gone. So it's like I went and had a whole nother life, but y'all stayed doing the same thing. So I had to back away from them. And people think you backing away because you think you better. But I'm not seeing no growth in nothing you did. For a whole year, I'm gone having all new experiences at Southern University. I come home to visit and I go holler at them. They doing the exact same thing we was doing prior to me even going to college. So that just opened my eyes to like, look, the world and the universe works in a way where you could be having 1,000 experiences over here. Some people having that same old wash, rinse, repeat Groundhog Day.
Right.
So I was encouraging Bria to leave. Go as far as you could go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just get out there. See everything.
See, yeah.
Because it's a big world and we see a small portion of it all the time.
Right.
So later in my life, I started traveling and just been, look, every chance I get, I'm trying to go somewhere.
Right.
I just came back from the DR by myself. DR, Dominican Republic. I went in August.
How was that?
Man, listen, it was an experience, bro. It was different, and it was my first time traveling like without a companion or anybody with me.
You got some Buddha?
This dude here, man.
You get no Buddha?
No, I ain't do none of that. I went on a holistic spiritual journey.
Hey, does it holistic mean drugs?
It means natural, like.
So you went out there, you ain't get no bop, man.
So, but you heard about the Las Vegas slogan? What they say when you go to Las Vegas?
What happens in Vegas stays.
So why you asking me that?
But that's not Vegas. Because that's not Vegas.
It don't matter where
this ain't Vegas. This ain't Vegas. This the Rooted podcast. Rooted. Feel what I'm saying?
I'm rooted in the DR. How about that? I'm rooted in Dominican.
Okay, you see, you might have some kids out there.
No, I don't have no kids out there. That's definitely not a possibility at all.
Okay.
That won't be happening. Nobody gonna do an ancestry, and I'm gonna have no Dominican running around. No.
Okay, I'm just saying, bro.
It's not a possibility.
Okay, bro.
I enjoy myself experiencing a different culture and experiencing different things that I had never done before.
Did you eat what they eat?
Yeah, I ate what they eat.
What they had? What's their
diet?
You
had Dominican food. It's just a lot of them over there. It's a lot of rice, beans, but there's a lot of fresh fruits over there, bro.
Red bean.
They got a red bean. They got red beans over
there.
Red
beans?
Red
Come
beans.
On, some creamy like.
No, it's not made the same. It's
no,
it's like rice with beans, and it's like a thinner sauce. It's like I think it was like a tomato base in the sauce, but a lot of this stuff is just a lot of fresh fruits, like mangoes, bananas, pineapples. They eat a lot of fresh fruit, papayas. That's the bulk of what they're doing. But what you on a resort, they try to feed you what they think you're gonna like. But I didn't want that, so you venture off, and they got like people growing the bananas in their backyard and bringing them to the front yard to sell.
That's fine.
You know what I mean? So they right in front of the house. And they got all these little stores where they selling fresh fruit, like people just outside.
So what was the purpose of the just to travel or for the?
It was to travel.
Because I know you have a spiritual meaning behind it.
But I'm saying I was in a space where I needed to get away from whatever personal things was going on with me, and it was just caught up in the same rat race of trying to make it, trying to push, trying to do all this, trying to do it, and it was something I just needed to get away. I needed a vacation. I needed to just clear my head for the most part, and I wanted to do something different. You're doing the same thing every day. You know what I mean? You're waking up, working, paying bills. Waking up, working, paying bills. That's not no life to me.
Right.
That's not a life at all. You know what I mean? And going over there showed me that money, man, that don't bring happiness.
What brings happiness?
Whatever you think being happy is, because I watched them with way less than we have, and that was some of the happiest people just chilling with them in some of the small little towns. Like I went to Punta Racia, which is like a fishing town. Like they way out the way from everything. You got to drive like an hour and 2 hours till you get to a big, like 2 or 3 hours to get to a store. But they on like a peninsula, like, and they fish. That's boats. They go out there and fish. That's how they make their living. And the little stores they had a hospital with somebody's house. So it's like you back in time almost. This is the doctor we go to in the village. This is his house. So if something wrong, we go to the doctor house in the village. Now they had a resort out there because that's how they make money off us. Right. Going to be tourists out there. But for the most part, man, you're looking at like no ACs. They outside chilling. The little kids just playing with whatever they can play with. And it's just like, it's minimalist. Hot? It was hot in the motherfucker, bro. Well, down there at Punta Racia, it wasn't as hot because they right by the ocean, or whatever. Huh? So that breeze coming off the ocean. But in them other places, man, everything hot. They don't have everything was open air. Like you go in a restaurant, it's just open. A bunch of windows, and you ain't used to eating in no sweltering heat, bro. No. You got to eat, and they had one little spot that had an AC. It was a sports bar we went to one night. Yeah, you go up in there and sit down. They got big fans in there. But in them little small villages, you just watch how they don't need everything we think we need. I'm not talking about AC, like big fancy cars. Everybody riding around on little mopeds, bro. Yeah. That's everything.
I'll take a moped.
Then I'm looking at, like, we trying to get designer this and designer that. Man, they still had FUBU. Was like at the store, they were selling it in the store.
Nigga, I'm not rocking no FUBU.
I'm just saying, when you there,
I'm not rocking designer, but I'm not rocking no FUBU for sure.
Then you looking at TV. They wasn't even watching TV, like talking about it in the little small villages. Like they had a TV, everybody watching the TV.
But you that old, huh? You old enough to remember when they went TV? What? You heard that old? My bad.
Ask Mook if I could remember when we was about to watch TV.
Nah, I don't know who that is. The audience don't know who that is neither.
All right, me either.
Nah.
DeJuan Hill. You know I was watching TV.
I'm just saying, bro. I already know y'all had TV, bro. Y'all could have been broke. You probably couldn't afford the TV.
We always had a TV.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? We always had a TV. But I'm just saying, it opens your eyes to seeing how a whole different culture will live and don't need what we need. What we think we need. Not that we need, what we think we need. We need luxury cars. We need big ass houses. We need all this, that capitalism and that society has conditioned us to think we need to keep us in the rat race.
Can we have one luxury car?
I'm saying you can have whatever you want, but that's what society is telling you, to keep you in the rat race. Always striving. It's like we always striving to be better than the next person. We striving to be way more successful. We striving to do this because all that's gonna get us to do is spend more money.
You know what I'm striving for?
What you striving for?
Space. I just want space. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Don't you feel that? Like that's why you want the fat house. So like, you know,
what I'm saying,
it take the kid probably 20 minutes to get to you.
The space I want is land. Forget the house. I could be in a 1-bedroom on 1,000 acres in the middle of it. I'm just telling you, that's the space I want, because guess what? I can go outside. It's gonna take you 2 hours to get to me. Once I step outside the door, if you're on the other side of them 1,000 acres, you feel what I'm saying? Because land is the thing, bro. We trying to get the big house and all that and stay right next door to somebody. I want my neighbor to be at least a mile away from me.
Bruh, I think you wildin', G.
How?
I don't mind my neighbor being a little bit far. Like, but not. I said I wouldn't mind living in a neighborhood where, like, you know, my neighbor's like, you know, ain't too far, but like I just need the space within the house. That's all.
To do what?
To live, bro.
I'm saying, what space? Think about this.
I need a game room. Want
me to tell you?
I need an office space.
When I first moved in the house, and it was just me. It's 4-bedroom house, right. 2-story house.
Yeah.
And I'm just there by myself. You know how many rooms I was in? Like how many rooms I actually used in the house?
One.
I used the bedroom, the kitchen, and the bathroom. Okay. I wasn't nowhere else. All that other space was just there.
Yeah, but then you had kids.
But then the kids come.
Okay, so then
guess what? They're using their bedroom, the kitchen, and the bathroom. It was very seldom.
What if your kids want to come visit you on your?
What I'm saying is they could come visit me however they want. Bring an RV and park it right next to the house.
You see, you're making the visit.
What I mean is, I'm just saying I can live like that myself.
Right.
Now I can have me a 3-bedroom house, but I don't need no mansion on my 1,000 acres. I want my 1,000 acres to be land.
Why you don't get like a fat?
I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be consumed with the house. I want the land to be there. Okay. I can use the land. I can have animals. I could grow stuff on the land. You know what I mean? Have a lake, fishing on my own land.
Right.
But if I got a big old house with no yard, that's not helping me. I like to be inside, but not that much.
Think about this though, right? If you could, all right, say, if you could have one thing in the world, right? Right now, I'm gonna give it to you tax-free. Here it is. Bada boom, bada bam. One thing in the world, material, you know what I'm saying, whatever. What would that be?
20,000 acres or more land. I could work the land.
Why is that? Just a farm or something?
I'm saying to farm, to live, I could do so much with land. If it's my land, I could. And if I need money, I cut the trees down and sell the wood. You know what I mean? If that's the case, but you give me 20,000 or more acres, I'm making money off that property instantly. The government will pay you to put windmills on the property to generate energy. You know how many windmills could be on 20,000 acres?
No, I don't know.
I'm just saying, you ever saw, you know what 20,000 acres look like?
No.
I rode 200 acres on some property I looked at in Mississippi a while back.
You rode it?
I rode it on a Polaris.
Yeah.
Not physically rode it, but on a Polaris.
Pause.
I'm not pausing because I know I ain't none of that. I don't never pause. If I said it, I said it. I ain't got to pause.
You said it.
That's for y'all. Y'all pause.
All right.
But I drove that and I realized how big 200 acres is. Now just imagine 20,000. Man, listen. Bruh, I'm St. Charles Parish. For me.
For real, that's.
I'm just saying, you're looking at that size of on one West Bank side of the parish. That's what you're looking at. That's how it's a lot of property.
I need to hit the lottery.
Yeah, so only in California. You better go to California and buy a ticket.
For what, man?
That's the last one. They hit them $1 billion. All been California.
Man, they go tax the hell out of that thing living in Cali. I'm trying to get it out here. They gonna tax me to
Tyrant. I'll go to Cali and take home the 700.
That 100 million?
Out of that 1.7, they damn near taking it. Listen, bro.
Yeah, they taking.
You know how much $1 billion is, bro?
No.
Can you fathom? That's 1,000 million.
I can't fathom it.
It's
I know how much it is, but you know what I mean. Like I can't fathom.
That's 1,000 million. That's 1,000 millions is $1 billion. So when you be talking about Jeff Bezos and them worth 8, 9 billion or 20 billion, that's $1,000 million. Look
at all these monies.
Exactly. Fantasize and dream about it, bro. But they call a face mask on that boy. Gotta replay.
But no, about to call a whole. But at the same time, man, Pops, I appreciate you coming through, man. It's been a great conversation, man.
We were supposed to talk about
man. We really dove too deep.
Into what? Will and Jada?
No, it ain't dove too deep into Will and Jada. We dove too deep into I felt like we had a great conversation.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to ruin it by talking about
no. Oh man, look.
Unless you want to run through it right quick.
Nah, we ain't gotta run through it. She ran through it.
You know what I'm saying?
She ran through it.
She ran through it. What she did? Let's give it a quick.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead, bro. She writing a book. If all people know, Jada's writing a book.
That's why she's doing it, because she's writing a book. All this is publicity stuff.
So what you think about the whole she Tupac?
Man, listen, bro. She can have that fantasy all she want. Unless Tupac really alive, she ain't never get none of that meat. And she ain't never gonna marry Tupac. It'll all be in her dreams. That's the one got away for her. Everybody have that one that got away. Everybody got that one. And that's what he gonna be to her. Now, if she don't want to be with Will no more, that's on them. That's my problem with it. That's y'all business, bro. Why you keep bringing up y'all business, both of y'all, when all your time to make some money? His book come out, y'all come out with some shit. Your book coming out, you coming out with some shit. We've been divorced. We've been separated since 2016. Like, the Oscars wasn't 7, 8 years ago.
That's right there. So hold on. Let me ask you, do that make Will like a sucker for slapping Chris Rock?
And look, I'm
Because he's one of my favorite actors.
I'm gonna say this about people saying it look like a sucker. And
she make it.
I'm gonna say this about relationships, bro, and people looking like suckers and doing what. However you feel about your lady and who you with, that's how you feel about her. Okay. Now, if you think you look like a sucker, you look like a sucker. But I ain't gonna let nobody tell me I look like a sucker for doing whatever I choose to do, because it isn't what society's normal is.
But me yelling, keep my wife's name out your mouth, and that's not my wife.
That's his wife. Separated don't mean divorce.
Okay, truly factual. Thank you for the correction. But this is what I'm saying though. But you know you were separated. Y'all not together.
It's like
she slept with this man.
Put it like this. Me and a Bria mama not together. Somebody say something stupid about my baby mama, I'm going in. That's just how I feel. So we not together. I don't care if she got to do with it or not.
So you feel like Chris Rock's comment was?
I feel like it was taken whatever, however it was. I think it was some underlying shit that was going on. But however Will took it, Will took it. But he is a comedian, and you put yourself in that arena by being a celebrity, quote unquote, and being in that industry. So he up there joking about everybody. If you take it like that, you take it like that. The nigga wouldn't have walked up on me and just slapped me. I'd have saw something coming. But I'm saying I don't want to relive the slap, but I'm talking about the sentiment of him taking up for his wife. I don't care if we separated, we not. If I love you, ain't nobody gonna do you no shit or talk about you while I'm right there and I'm just gonna let it go. Man, that's how I roll.
But then on top of that, she came out saying that also in the book that there was a time that Chris Rock tried to holler at her when
that's why I said it was some underlying shit. So that's her opinion on Chris Rock trying to holler. Maybe she threw that in the book to try to make it look better for Will, or why he went up there and slapped him. I don't know. I don't care about none of that. I'm just talking about how Will defended her, and you saying do it make him look like a sucker. Yeah. I'm telling you like this. My children mama right now, I don't care if she got a dude, they married or living together. Somebody said some slick shit about her, I'm going in. And we have our differences all kind of ways. Right. But that's the mother of my children. That's somebody I said I love. And if I love you, I love you. Ain't no nuances gonna make me stop loving you. If that's the case, that ain't no real love. Right. Like whatever I'm going through in my current situation, if I say I love that woman, I don't give a shit what she do. I love you. I don't have to like some shit you do at times, but that's not taken away from me saying I love you. And I think people throw the love word around a little too freely because they have conditional love. Love is on conditions on how you make me feel in the moment. And when you stop stimulating me, I take my love back. That's some bullshit to me. So you never loved that person in the first place. Never. You know what I mean? But then there's a flip side. Love is relative to the giver of the love. So however you think love is and should be, that's how you give love. But I don't think it should be conditions on if you love somebody. And me and my baby mom, my children mom ain't been together for 8 years. And I'll go head first if a nigga's doing something.
Yeah, but I think she made my boy look like a sucker, man.
He putting himself in position to make whatever decision is, because he can remove himself. And because you feel like he look like a sucker, that's your opinion.
Yeah, it is. But it's just hard for me to look at him like the Will that I was like, man.
Because you have an image of the man in your head because of what you see on TV.
He was just so great, man. Will Smith.
What's stopping it from being great?
Man, he slapped the man, over a joke, man. I'm not saying that's deterrent from him from being great, but what I'm saying is it just like it really. And it's not the media giving me my image of him. It just I'm like, man, Will, why, bro? And you won that major award that night.
He's human,
man.
That's why
you sucker.
He's human.
And then it killed me because I felt like I guess if I was in that position, I wouldn't have done that.
A lot of us probably wouldn't have done it. A lot of us probably would have caught him backstage and just settled it like that off the camera. But he's human. And we don't know if that shit wasn't a stunt.
Yeah.
We don't, but I'm saying so much stuff be going on. We just look at the surface level of stuff all the time. Man, they be having so much underlying shit going on with everything in life.
Right.
Like you could go to work and have a thing in your mind like, I'm going to do this route this way, that route that way. And somebody looking at you, why you did that route backwards, Tyron? That's stupid. In your mind, like, I know if I drop these letters off for these people, they need it at this time. This man need to get his mail because he about to go to work. Right. He need that letter. So I reversed it because I know
and everybody else
a bunch of information. And everybody cool with it, but everybody was looking at you like, why you went all the way out your way to do this? That's your opinion because you don't have all the information. So we don't never have all the information.
Truly.
So all kind of shit be going on that we don't know about, and we just be having in our mind, that was dumb. He a sucker. man, that shit could have been a publicity stunt for whatever. Now both of their names ringing, Chris Rock and Will Smith. Because didn't Chris Rock do a comedy tour right after that?
He did a comedy special on it, and I like, you know, yeah, I you know, my thoughts on that was just, I thought he would have came harder.
But you got what I'm saying. So all of that.
No homo.
Wow, that was wild. That was some wild shit. Now, you got me on my Mason, my camera,
hey,
nigga. Hey. You thought you would have. Wow,
wow. Catch it, bro.
Wow, I wasn't even thinking about it like that, but wow, I gotta watch you now, bro.
I had to catch it.
I gotta watch you. That dude said he thought Will would. Wow, he thought Chris would have came harder. Wow, that's crazy.
I'm about to get up out of here, man.
Nigga said he thought he would have came harder. That's crazy, my guy.
See? You see, bro?
Man, that is hilarious, dude.
Man, bro.
What you got going on, bro?
I'm not going on anything, man. Shout out to our girl over there at Next Choice Financial, man. Shout out to my girl Kia at Next Choice Financial. If you need any advice on financial, any financial advice, please holler at our girl at Next Choice Financial. Please, you get a free consultation. After the free consultation, she will let you know what I'm saying, which package you need, and she will help you sign up, get you all together. Once you're all together, my girl will stop endlessly to make sure that you will have the financial score and credit score that you need in order to obtain whatever that you want to obtain. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to your finances, she is a beast. She don't just stop with the parents. She also goes with the kids. She has a financial book that helps kids understand finances. Yes. She's that talented. So holler at that girl Kia at Next Choice Financial. Again, at Next Choice Financial, and you tell them Rooted sent you. Rooted. And then also, we winding down right here. I wanted to say thank y'all. We hit 355 subscribers on YouTube. It's been amazing, man. We appreciate y'all. We're gonna keep going up, keep doing our thing, man. We're gonna continue to make it better.
Hold up, 356.
Hold up, see, look, bing. You know what I'm saying? 357, 358, 359. Count. All right, boom. Because you know what I'm saying, we want to appreciate y'all, man, for coming through, man. I got my pops with me, man. Go ahead, pops. Give me your handle one more time.
My handle is the man, that dude. L Irons, that dude. Now, Lionel Irons, find me at futurefathersoutreach.com. Facebook, Future Fathers Outreach. That's the old people stuff. I got a TikTok, it's Future Fathers 2, with my name, Lionel Irons. Other than that, I'll give you my information. Like I said, futurefathersoutreach.com has all my information on it. It tells you what we're doing with the program, what we've done already. And you can reach out to me through my email on there. It's just one click. You can also donate on the website. So just look for us. We doing community gardens right now with Brian. We have 2 locations. We're working on helping St. Charles Juvenile Center with a 3rd, rebuilding their community garden also. So we got other things coming up in the works. So just keep looking out for Future Fathers Outreach, because we here for y'all kids.
Yeah, man. We have like 4 minutes if you want to run a quick topic or you want to talk about something to the people.
We got a few more minutes left.
Like 4 minutes.
Talk about how you wanted Chris to come harder. Like my dude.
What you with Chris?
You just said you thought he would have came harder with you.
I thought Chris Rock would have
no. You said you thought
Chris
thought Chris would have came harder. He didn't come hard enough for you?
Bro, I thought Chris would have done
I'm asking, did he come hard enough for you or did he not? Is what I'm saying.
So
he didn't come hard enough for you. You gotta talk to your partner, bro, and let him know.
What partner? What you talking about?
You gotta.
Why ain't that partner, bro?
Let your partner know. Like, don't come. You gotta come hard, bro.
Yeah,
tell your partner, bro.
That's why you gotta take.
That's how you make a relationship work, man.
These last 4 minutes is just like, you know what I'm saying? And thank you for coming on, man.
Bro, I appreciate you having me, but I'm learning new things about you, son.
Man, bro.
So, bro, I don't discriminate, bro.
These people
bro, look, bro. I still love you either way.